Not many 17-year-olds are ready for their first solo flight as a pilot. Maggie was. And her story begins with her taxiing out and waiting on a runway to receive tower clearance for takeoff. All by herself. Solo. Awesome. The tower gives her clearance, and soon she's in the air, and immediately another airplane calls the tower. That warrior just lost his right main gear. Looks like the wheel just fell off the airplane. See, Maggie is processing. Her right wheel has fallen off the airplane, and just so happens it's hard to land without wheels. And the gravity of this situation overwhelms her. You've had days like that. Yes, you have. Suddenly, in a split second, life changed. And you're wondering, what is going on? Misfortune has occurred on the earth, as Solomon describes in Ecclesiastes 11. Maggie doesn't have a choice. She has to deal with this. Who could predict it? And I'm sure Maggie had an idea of what she needed to do, but immediately you hear stress in Maggie's voice. She responds to the tower, "Can I circle back to land?" Who's ever had that thought in the middle of your mess? If I could just circle back. If I could just circle back, I just need to get back to where I was just a few minutes ago. But you can't. You have to move forward and deal with what is. And while they're scrambling support personnel, the tower keeps telling Maggie, just keep circling the airport. Everything is going to be okay. Have you ever been in a circling pattern of unawareness and unknowing, wondering what the outcome was going to be? Yes, you have. While that's happening, the tower has another idea. The air traffic controller mom has contacted a flight instructor who could help Maggie, and he must have worked with Maggie before, because the first words out of his mouth are, "Hey, Maggie, this is Greg. How you doing?" And she nervously chuckles and says, "Good as it gets, I guess." But who better to talk to in the middle of a mess than a familiar, trusted voice of experience? And the more they talk, the calmer Maggie gets. Life keeps going regardless of our problems, doesn't it? And we're wondering, Lord, they're getting to land, but I'm still up here with this problem. How are you going to help me, Lord? I need your help. But don't let your problem cause you even more problems. Somebody say amen. They want her to land with the left wing almost touching the landing strip. And the goal is to touch down on one wheel and try to slow down as much as possible in that orientation, so at the last minute she can drop it down on that side that doesn't have a wheel. And that's exactly what Maggie did. I can't help but thinking about your life. I don't know what you're facing. You probably didn't get a choice in whatever you're dealing with. Solomon is telling us the unexpected happens. It happens. It happens to everybody. But don't let it stop you from flying in life. And let me remind you, you have a familiar voice watching over you. Listen to the Lord's voice. And with His help, it's doable. It's so doable because it's the Lord helping us. It's not in our own strength.